On Tuesday, the new Fire Station 3 hosted its first after-school pizza party for some very talented students. It was a chance to celebrate the winners of this year's fire prevention poster contest. The guests included 9 students who were recognized as the best artists from their school in Coon Rapids. The overall city winner was Natalie Johnson, a 5th grader from Hamilton Elementary. Her colorful work depicted this year's theme, Smoke Alarms, Make Them Work for You.
I made a smoke alarm with a wrench. I had a version of where if it didn't work and if it did work. So if your smoke alarm doesn't work, I drew that, and if it does work, that's what I drew here. And so that's where I got my inspiration, the Make Them Work for You.
Last year, Natalie won a kindness poster contest in her school and says she has a passion for art.
So my idea to things is just add lots of color, fill in the picture. It gives it emotion.
Natalie's artwork earned her a $75 cash prize. Now her poster will move on to the statewide competition sponsored by the Minnesota State Fire Chiefs Association. The students got picked up from their school in a fire truck and in addition to food,
2, 3, pull!
Enjoyed a magic show and got a tour of the station.
Here's a quick recap of the Tuesday, December 3rd City Council meeting. The 2025 city budget and tax levy has been approved. On Tuesday night, the council set the levy for next year at $38.3 million, which is a 7.85% increase over this year's levy. 2 new full-time positions are being added, a facilities engineer and a water utility worker. The budget also includes increased funding of $620,000 to remove boulevard trees infected with emerald ash borer, $400,000 for park and trail improvements, and $350,000 to replace the final half of the lighting at the Coon Rapids Soccer Complex. You can find more on the 2025 city budget at coonrapidsmn.gov/budget. The City Council has introduced an ordinance that regulates where cannabis businesses can locate in Coon Rapids. In 2023, the state legislature made adult-use cannabis legal in Minnesota and established a regulatory framework for the cannabis industry. Cannabis sales are expected to begin early next year. State statute requires cities to register at least 1 cannabis retail business per 12,500 residents, which means a minimum of 5 retail sites in Coon Rapids. The State Office of Cannabis Management will issue the licenses. Cities will be responsible for registering licensed businesses and for performing annual compliance checks.
From my heart, I can't say enough of the police department, the fire department, and the sheriffs. What you guys do all year, it's amazing. So we're here to donate a check.
And with that, the owner of CR Sports Bar presented a check at Tuesday night's City Council meeting to both the Coon Rapids Police and Fire departments, amounting to $2,000 for each department. The money was raised through charitable gambling at CR Sports Bar throughout the year. An additional $2,000 was also given to the Anoka County Sheriff's Office this week. And that's a quick recap of the Tuesday, December 3rd City Council meeting. As always, you can find the full meetings on cable or the CTN Coon Rapids YouTube channel. The season of giving is underway, and you can help others in need by donating to several different organizations. There's 4 collection boxes in the lobby at City Hall. They are for Toys for Joy, Granny's Closet of Anoka County, the ACBC Food Shelf, and the Alexandra House. The deadline to donate is Tuesday, December 17th. You can also drop off donations at several other city facilities, including the golf course, ice center, and all 3 fire stations. For more information on what to bring in, log on to the city's website, coonrapidsmn.gov. All donations will directly benefit local families this holiday season.
Drum roll, please. Welcome to Little Red Pavilion at Red Hawk Ridge.
Adams Elementary families and their students christened the new 12-foot by 12-foot outdoor pavilion with a ribbon cutting. The pavilion was built this summer to help facilitate outdoor learning for students as part of the school's New Forest program.
Actually, funds for this were raised by our Parent Advisory Council. They raised over $50,000 to help build this structure for us, and we are just so thankful for all the work that they put in, the tireless effort.
Second grade teacher Haley Peterson serves as the school forest lead.
My philosophy is anything we teach inside, we can teach outside.
Back in April, students at Adams Elementary planted several trees, courtesy of the Minnesota DNR, in their outdoor learning space, which they named Red Hawk Ridge. The school also received a donation of 30 field desks, which were made available to students in all grades to use for outdoor learning.
We used them quite often at the end of last school year. I know second grade used them. I know first grade, kindergarten science used them a lot.
The Little Red Pavilion also has electricity available for teachers to use to enhance the outdoor learning experience.
I'm excited to use some of the field desks that we were given last year to come out and sit under the pavilion and do some work. Even in the cold weather, if you have snow pants and boots and a jacket, you'll be okay.
A big sign this week that the Coon Rapids Tree Lighting Festival is almost here. On Tuesday morning, crews moved the centerpiece of the celebration into place. The tree will be lit up on Saturday, December 14th. The Tree Lighting Festival runs from 3:30 to 6 p.m. at Boulevard Plaza, which is located on the grounds of the Coon Rapids Ice Center. Santa will arrive by fire truck and be available for photos. Enjoy cocoa and cookies, listen to live music, and warm up by the fire pits. The countdown to the tree lighting and fireworks starts at 5:30 p.m. Non-perishable food and monetary donations will be accepted at the event for the Coon Rapids High School Food Shelf and Cardinal Compassion Fund. The Coon Rapids Tree Lighting Festival is an outdoor event, so be sure to bundle up if you're heading out.
I think we're becoming a lot more competitive.
The Fantastic Sam's in Foley Plaza prides itself as being a cut above the competition when it comes to knowledge, convenience, and value.
We care, and we're going to make sure you like your hair.
Kim Senni has been in the business for 35 years. She previously owned her own salon before joining Fantastic Sam's 2 years ago. When the opportunity came up to purchase the Fantastic Sam's in Foley Plaza, Senni didn't hesitate.
I want to make sure that everyone leaves here with a positive experience and make sure they want to come back.
Back in June, the salon moved 4 doors down to allow for the expansion of Devo Fitness. Fantastic Sam's is now located in a renovated space next door to the Coon Rapids License and Passport Center.
It's been going good. A little bit larger than what we had, but new furnishings, floorings, updated look. Kind of the modern look they're going for now, which is really nice.
The Foley Plaza Fantastic Sam's has 11 professional stylists who work with customers to get them the look they want. The salon's goal now is to create more buzz in the community and let people know they are here and ready to earn your business.
Santa baby, so hurry down this chimney tonight.
The season's dinner theater has returned to Bunker Hills in Coon Rapids, where it all began.
Well, I can recall whenever I find myself too old.
Their last show at Bunker was in 2010, before the original dinner theater was demolished to make way for the new clubhouse.
Then you must remember that December is the time for glitz.
Since then, the season's dinner theater operated at Majestic Oaks in Ham Lake. This year, they're back at Bunker Hills with a brand new musical comedy Christmas show written by Patty Hines McCarthy and directed by her husband, Tom McCarthy.
Oh Credits Christmas is about a curmudgeon who lives on the 8th floor of an apartment building overlooking Duluth, the lift bridge, the harbor.
This marks the 37th year in which they'll bring an original script to the stage.
Tom is a really fun director. He's relaxed and he brings out the best in people.
They'll ad-lib something and then I'll just say, okay, we're going to keep that. That was very funny.
Along with musical director Chris Olson, the McCarthys have worked with at least half of the cast before, like veteran actor and Coon Rapids resident Greg Iden, who plays the main character.
For being such a nice guy, he plays a really good, not so nice guy. So.
Actor Tim Holmley has been a longtime favorite.
I think this is the 20-something Christmas show he's done with us.
And there's Nikki Larson, who started as a child actor.
She's now like 28 years old, and she's done several shows with us over the last few years.
And after 14 years away, those once familiar voices will be singing at Bunker Hills once again.
It just feels great this year. I mean, it just feels like we've come full circle, that we're back home.
Experience the magic of Christmas with the Seasons Dinner Theater and their new show, Oh Crud, It's Christmas, at the Bunker Hills Event Center, with shows each week from December 5th through New Year's Eve. For ticket information, go to seasonsdinnertheater.com.
Here's a quick recap of the Tuesday, November 19th City Council meeting. Plans are already underway for street reconstruction in 2025. Next summer, nearly 4 miles of city streets will be reconstructed in 3 different areas: in the Oaks of Shenandoah, north of 131st Avenue, the Thousand Oaks neighborhood south of Main Street and west of Olive Street, and the Thrush Park neighborhood south of Main Street and west of 121st Avenue. Property owners impacted will be assessed a portion of the reconstruction cost. A public hearing on the proposed assessments will take place on February 18th. A speed study will be conducted on 2 different stretches of roads in Coon Rapids. The first involves County Road 132, otherwise known as 85th Avenue in the southern part of the city. Construction was recently completed on a roundabout at Evergreen Boulevard and will require speeds slower than the currently posted 50 miles per hour for vehicles to safely approach and navigate through the intersection. The other speed study will be conducted on Northdale Boulevard between Crooked Lake Boulevard and Main Street. City staff have received several calls over time related to traffic speed and safety concerns from nearby residents. The study will come up with options to address any vehicle and pedestrian issues. The holiday shopping season is here. The City Council has proclaimed November 30th as Small Business Saturday in Coon Rapids. They are encouraging residents to support local businesses this holiday season and throughout the year. And that's a quick recap of the Tuesday, November 19th City Council meeting. As always, you can find the full meetings on cable or the CTN Coon Rapids YouTube channel.
Gizmo spent basically his whole life up until I met him in training.
As a member of the peers support team, Coon Rapids police officer John Ormston and his new partner keep toys on their desk, and they also like to take walks around the building.
So Gizmo is a almost 3-year-old black lab. He was donated to the department by Can Do Canines.
The organization, known for their service dogs, Gizmo went through Can Do Canine's Facility Dog program, where he trained to work at a designated location with a variety of people, like the Coon Rapids Police.
Gizmo is what we call a wellness dog in the department. He's here for our officers and our other staffs, just to promote wellness and overall bring some positivity to the department in a job that sometimes can be difficult.
Welcome to the crew.
Officer Ormston and fellow dog handler Officer Emily Geese introduced Gizmo to the City Council at their first meeting in October after just 2 months on the job. Together they demonstrated some of the skills which Gizmo trained for, like laying on a person's lap to provide deep pressure therapy.
I know that there are people who are enjoying having him around.
Evidence specialist Darren Williams likes to take some time out of his day to play fetch.
Seems like everyone's a lot happier when there's a dog around, especially me. I have 3 of my own. They're always happy to see you.
Taking that 5 to 10 minutes to just let everything else go that they're working on.
The pair even walk through City Hall to occasionally meet with city staff who enjoy the company of Gizmo.
There's definitely some positivity that he brings on a daily basis.
Eventually, their role will expand to include supporting members of the community out at public events.
I want people to know that they can always come and see him and say hi to him. It's very a respect thing to see a dog in a vest and ask if you can pet him or not. But Gizmo's job is to be loved on and to be petted.